So I'm live here with Shelby Soup, and yeah, I'm just doing a casual live. I don't do a lot of lives, but when the channel's kind of slow, I figure I'll do some lives, and we're just gonna like tweet it out, stuff like that. See who shows up. Usually, when I had like 2,000 subs, I got like 10 people in like the first 10 minutes. Maybe to go faster, but usually it takes like 15, 20 minutes because I don't really promote these things because I never know when I'm gonna do them. You know.
Yeah. Well, thanks for having me on. It's always fun to be on with different people.
I'm sure it is. I mean, I used to try to get around, but I just can't do it with my lifestyle. I mean, I do lives like, I don't know, 4 or 5 a week if I was just some single dude. So
Oh yeah, for sure. It used to not really be my thing. I used to not really do them because I thought that I would sort of enjoy just the basic, just posting of videos and stuff. But then I started to get into it, and I was like, it seems to be more popular, so I'll start to try it out.
yeah, I think it's something good because I like to, touch base with like subscribers that come here like all the time and just get to talk to people. I've even had subscribers on the live, you know. So
Yeah.
I'd be willing to do that, like but sometimes people like talk over you. They start answering questions without asking you. Not everybody has the, best judgment of who's the host and who's like, the wingman, you know what I mean? So,
Oh yeah,
but
for sure. Yeah, I generally if I'm the guest on the stream, I'm like, I'm just gonna let you do whatever, answer your questions, because I like to just let it kind of go with the flow, and you do whatever you need to do, kind of thing.
yeah, that's great. All right, so I'm just gonna like tweet out this right now. You could tweet it out too.
Yeah, I'll
We
go
got
ahead and tweet it out for you.
we got some people, and I'm gonna say what's up, Diane Rich. Thank you so much. I've got so many Donnas and Dianes and Wendy's. There's like 20 of each. So I try my best to, you know, see who's who. Jedi J, thank you very much, man. I used to do Star Wars videos, and I probably will at some point. There's just nothing I have to say right now about Star Wars, but once in a while I do Star Wars videos, man. SVD, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my God, no way. Daniel Bella, what's up? Angela, Debbing USA changed from Debbing USA. I wonder why. I kind of like Debbie, to be honest, but that's your account, so it's cool. Patty,
Yeah.
Angela, Zuki, thank you, Zuki. I read you guys' comments. It's just really tough because I'd say over 100 comments a day. Like Shelby, you get active, comments too on Johnny videos, so it's so hard to get to
Yeah.
all of them, but I try.
Yeah, for sure.
Mosh Cryptic Charm has been here for a long time. I'd say a couple of months. I'm gonna guess at least 3, 4, 5. Quite a while. So thank you,
Awesome.
Deanne. Thank you, Sweet Apple. I think most apples are sweet, so you got that right. And Brown, Dale Johnson. It's supposed to be on Monday. Yeah, I'll probably be at work or something. A Day Get Outlaw. So this is his book right here. I'm gonna get it.
Oh,
This is Adega's book right here. He sent it to me. So
awesome.
he's a great guy. I think he's a doctor. He's a doctor.
Very cool.
So if
I'll
something's
look
if
into
something's
it.
wrong, if something's wrong, you could call him up and see what's up. Lean,
Yeah.
what's up? Lean's been here a long time. She's been here since, I think kind of the beginning of the whatchamacall Johnny case, basically. Like, pretty early on. Sorry, bear with me. I'm just trying to tweet this out. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, if you sorry, I blanked there for a sec. Yeah, if you guys, I don't know if you guys have seen me before. You've probably seen me around because I do a lot of similar stuff as eHacker, but I do a lot of the Amber Heard, Johnny Depp stuff that's happening. So it's really fun to be on here. It's always nice to be on streams with other people, just to see what kind of stuff's going on in the chat and just talking about a lot of different stuff. But yeah, if you're interested in seeing stuff similar to what he does, you should definitely follow my channel. eHacker has a lot of subscribers, and he's doing very well with all this stuff. I've been watching his videos for I've been watching your videos. Think since before I even had a channel. So definitely some
Okay.
good.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Thank you. I
thanks for having
appreciate it.
me. It's awesome to be here.
All right. I just need a picture for the tweet, and then we're good.
Yeah, no
Uh,
problem.
Okay, it's tweeted out. Now I gotta make sure the tweet's correct because like if you tweet like you're like backstage linked and you know what I mean. So
Oh
because
yeah, for sure. I totally understand.
but yeah, no, I remember reading your comments. So yeah, thank you so much. That's absolutely okay. Yeah, so we got 60 watching. It's pretty good, pretty good. I'm missing some comments, so let me just get back to some people if you don't
Yeah, no problem.
mind.
I'm seeing a lot of
Okay,
people, my subscribers here as well, so
I'll
that's
make you a
cool.
mod. I'll make you a mod when I get a chance.
Yeah, no problem.
Adega, thank you very much, man. Really appreciate it. And Stephanie, thank you so much. She's checking out videos all the time, and I think this is called Jose, right? It's maybe pronounced with an
Yes.
H, I think. Okay, and Fernanda, thank you so much. I see her all the time. Much appreciated. And Catherine and Zach, I see Zach. I gave Zach a shout out in a video like I don't know last week. Maybe you missed it because they're at the end, and people watch like 4 minutes, and it's all good. But
Yeah.
Moxie Moon, AMZ, Patty, lots of Patties too. Lots of Patties. So,
Yep.
okay. So today basically we're talking about like the Johnny Depp case and I'm in Japan, so I think the verdict's gonna be when at like 7 p.m. at night for me. I
Okay.
think. So like I'll be like giving my kids dinner and a bath at that time.
Yeah.
So I'll probably be able to get out a video like 3 hours later. Something like that.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I'm sure it's probably you'll definitely be hearing all about it. But yeah, it's supposed to be at 10. That's going to be 10 a.m. UK time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it'll definitely be a good opportunity to make a video for that. I'll definitely be making one as well. I know Stevie J. Raw and Spiritually Empowered Coaching, they're doing their live stream, like when it's happening. So that'll be something cool to
Yeah.
watch as
Yeah,
well.
I can't. I wish I could do that. I just can't do that stuff because of my lifestyle. So that'll be big. That they'll get like unusually high numbers because it's like an event. When you do live streams when there's like an event like that, you always get like high numbers.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. And it's definitely a good opportunity, but yeah, not everybody has the ability to do that, but it'll be a cool time. What are you thinking? What are your opinions on what's going to happen? How do you
Well,
feel?
hold on. I just want to get to some of the chat because I got to thank a new member here, and I want to say something real quick for you guys who are members. Still need to fill up some member content. I'm just kind of drawing a blank because of all the Johnny stuff, and I'll probably do like Japan vlogs and stuff, but I'm overdue. So I apologize to whoever is still a member, and thank you for the new membership, Ida, and thank you, Miss Bloom, for the 99 cents. So that's awesome, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. Probably a can of Pepsi. So. And
Awesome.
you are very welcome. Content is what you will get. If you're a member here or you super chat or any money you donate to this channel basically goes for like webcams, mics, stuff like that. It's basically support. I'm not great at all like the extra stuff. I mean, but you'll get content all the time. It's very rare that I miss a video for like a 24-hour period. So,
Yeah.
Eve, thank you very much. Ann Brown, thank you very much. How do you say it?
Mhm.
Ella, thank you very much.
Yep.
So, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to talk politics, but I want to talk generally. I don't want to take sides because everyone's like, I don't like that candidate. I'm gone, fuck you, or whatever. So just in general, like I'm pretty nervous about the election, right? And
Mhm.
that's like about the same time as the Johnny case.
Mhm.
So it's like there's these two things, like really like heavy things, like that, like 2 days in a row.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Yeah, you're right about that. I completely agree with you on that. And yeah, of course, definitely not getting into sides because I don't like
Yeah,
getting into as
you don't have to
well.
get into sides, but just in general, I'm worried about the outcome. No matter who
Yeah,
wins, it's going to be bad. You know what I mean? So,
yeah. Oh
and
yeah, I
then the
feel the
and then the Johnny thing is like, holy shit, like Jesus Christ, what the fuck, Like it's like the week from hell.
Oh yeah, I everything you said, I completely agree with. I feel the exact same way. You never like these two back-to-back things, it's gonna be crazy.
Okay, I just made you a mod right now.
Yeah,
And
thanks for that.
I might make if anyone wants to be a mod, as long as I like know who you are, basically, you could request being a mod. I mean, I'm open for anyone being a mod, but I'd rather people who I see like all the time, off the bat. And thank you so much for that super sticker. You could super chat in something and I'll read it, but sometimes it's annoying thinking of what to say. Like when I super chat people, sometimes I'm like, I erase it. I don't know what to say. So just, yeah, that's cool. Thank you very much. So you said
Yeah,
you're from New York?
so no, I'm actually from the DC area. I'm from Washington DC. I say New York time just because it's, like Eastern time. I generally say that to make it
Okay.
easier to understand. Yeah, but no, DC, but I love New York. I'm a big New York fan. Love going there for the holidays because it's not far away. It's
Mhm.
about 4 hours from my area, but yeah, definitely. I know you said you're from New York
Yeah,
though.
I'm born and raised in New York.
Nice. In the
Yeah, I
city?
mean, like half an hour outside the city.
Awesome.
So, to suffice to say, I've been to the city countless times, right?
Right.
So I lived about a 45-minute train ride, maybe even a faster drive, maybe like 40-minute drive, 45-minute train ride from the city, and like you know, that's better because I'm not sure I would have wanted to actually live in the city. So,
Oh, definitely, for sure. I don't think that would be for me as well because it's definitely a hectic city. So I guess you're liking where you're at now more than that area, or do you have
yeah, Japan's like living in like literally living in Disneyland. Have you ever gone to Disneyland and it's like really clean, everyone's smiling?
Oh yeah, for
That's
sure.
how this country is. The entire country. Every
Damn.
wall to wall, it's spick and span clean. You could eat off the floor pretty much in a convenient. Like I mean, it's undescribable to an American, and you know, I think it's like incredible.
Wow.
Let me take a comment. I am so anxious to hear the verdict. It will open a lot of opportunities for others to seek justice against crap tabloid, and this makes me a bit nervous. Well, yeah, I honestly can't take it. I'm just kind of shut it out of my mind because I just can't even take it. With between this and the election, I just can't take it. So I'm just trying to think of anything, anything to take my mind off it.
Yeah, I'm trying my best to not get too like all up in my head about it because I just don't want to. I'm in the same boat as you.
Hmm. Let's see. We got CJam. Thank you so much, man. CJam has been here since I think I had Jesus Christ, 200 subs, 300 subs.
Dang.
So CJam's been here a really long time, man. I check out his channel once in a while. He's got a channel if you guys want to. You know what? I'm gonna make CJam a mod, man, because he's been here so long, and I can't. I don't have time to like put everyone's channel in the link. But I'm gonna make him a mod, and if you want to put your channel in the go right ahead in there. And we
Yeah.
got John Matrix, and John Matrix has been subbed here, I think, since I was like 150. I don't know, something like that. And I've been subbed to John since John was 154. I'm subscriber 154 on John Matrix channel. He's now 14,000. So we've known each other a
Awesome.
really long time. And with that $20, I'm gonna go for some Kentucky Fried Chicken, John. Thank you very much. And but and John, if you want to jump on here, you're more than welcome. It's morning for him. He's in Texas, so but
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
And John, I'm pretty sure he's a mod man. So you go ahead, you throw your channels in there, and I really can't recommend anyone higher than John Matrix. So definitely check that out.
Yeah, awesome. I hear a lot of awesome stuff about the convenience stores in Japan, like the 7-Elevens and stuff like that. That's definitely one of the reasons that I would think it would be awesome to visit there, just because of all the how different it is from here in the U.S.
The convenience stores are like off the hook, anally clean. Everything is lined up like Legos. Everyone I've ever seen it. There's some like privately owned ones, but like the corporate ones, everything's lined up like Legos. They're in perfect shape. It's like it's incredible. It's a different world here. It really is. Let me get to some comments because I like to, I like when people are like listening to like participate. So let's see.
Yeah, go
Um,
ahead.
I'm new to your channel. I truly appreciate your AH and horrific evil doing. You are going to be live Monday. I can't do lives a lot. I've got 3 kids and a full-time job, and I rarely go live. And I do them more now because like things are a little slow. Maybe like Saturday mornings or Friday mornings, some morning times. But I'm not a normal person as far as like my schedule and like hanging out and doing lives and stuff. But I gotta thank you, Mary, for the $5. And with that, I guess maybe a non-corporate coffee, something like that. No Starbucks. So much appreciated. You guys caught me in a lie because I said money goes towards, mics and webcams, which it does. So I'm just joking with KFC and stuff. I try to be funny. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So
What kind of mic are you using?
let's see. Belisha Alfonso, what's up? Thank you so much. I think she's been here since pretty much the beginning too. My first couple of Johnny videos, first week. Thank you very much. And I think I missed your comment. I can't pronounce that name. I'll give you a shot, Shelby. Go right for it.
Yeah, I believe it's Cernolia. She's one
Sir,
of my
okay, okay, Cernolia, you got it. Then thank you so much for that. I mess up pronunciations because I don't speak English. Well, I teach my kids English, but
yeah.
I could go 2 or 3 weeks or more without an English conversation like we're having now, like fluently. So when I screw
Yeah,
up some like obscure court word, someone's like, you're gonna lose subscribers, you son of a bitch. Get that shit right. I'm like, yo, I fucking speak English like once every 3 weeks, let alone some obscure court term. Like, give me a break, man.
that's
You know,
funny. So do you
I
speak fluent Japanese?
it's pretty damn good. Let's put it that way. Like,
Also,
I started at 22, so I'll never be totally fluent, but it's pretty damn good. I've been here 15 years.
yeah, that's great.
KFC in Japan is amazing. They bake the chicken. Yeah, they fry the hell out of it, man. I don't know where you heard that. I mean, maybe they bake it and then they fry it, but I had it last week and I think it's fried. I don't know. You could
Awesome.
be right though. Maybe you looked it up. I don't know. I just live here. Sees
Yeah.
Wallace, what's up? Thank you so much for stopping by. Sees Wallace has also been here since the very beginning, and she changes her avatar like every 2 days. So she's had, I think about like 24, 25 avatars since I've known her. Maybe more, maybe like 30. I don't know why. But I take
Awesome.
notice of these stupid things.
Yeah.
Tanya, thank you so much. And Tanya's also just really long time subscriber here. Great comments.
Yeah.
And again, I wish I could get to more comments, but it's just not possible. Do they have? Yeah, they have Halloween here. It's very boring. They don't do much. They stay in, they just have parties and like eat. They don't really dress up much. It's very low key here.
Very different.
So let's see. John Matrix said he is a mod. So John, if you want to throw your channel in there, like I said, I can't recommend anyone higher than John Matrix. So definitely check it out if he links his channel. So I'll
Yeah.
try to get it at some point. Definitely, definitely,
Yeah, I'll
definitely.
definitely check 'em out. I'll have to check them out.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've got like our own community here, with like the celebrity entertainment news, but I'm from an older community of like, Star Wars, Marvel stuff, which they don't do anymore, but I'm from that community.
Yeah.
So, sometimes like I speculate and I talk to people and people think I'm a dick that I know everything that I'm talking about. I've just been doing it a really long time. I know a lot of people, so I'm past like the guesswork stages.
Yeah. Yeah, gotcha. So you know entertainment in Star Wars as well, I believe.
I changed my name to eHacker because I just want to be open to anything, you know. Sean Connery is dead. I didn't hear that. Did you hear that,
Saw
Shelby?
that. Just saw that. Yeah. It just came up on my Twitter feed.
Mm,
I don't know if we just found out.
that sucks. I like him. That
Sad.
sucks. Yeah,
Nine.
yeah. So let's see. Amber Heard can rot with all women that use their sexuality and gender to bring down decent human beings. The system is not hers to rig or take advantage. It lies. Yeah, I mean, what I try to tell people is that this is slightly different from, what Brie is saying, but like there used to be feminism like 20, 25 years ago and people said it and you think they meant, fighting for women's rights, equal pay, but now it's like this bullshit about women in movies,
Oh yeah.
women empowerment, like,
Oh,
saying they're a separate gender. It's just not really a way to say feminism and mean good feminism. So the word's kind of gone. It's kind of taken over, you know?
oh, I completely agree with that. 100%. I have a big problem with what it is nowadays. Because it's exactly what you just said. It's not even really what it used to mean. It's not the same thing. It's just all kinds of nonsense, and I have a
Hmm.
big problem with that, and that's one of the reasons why I try to talk about that stuff in a, sensible manner, because I'm a woman, but I still don't have time for what it's become nowadays, and I want to make that known.
Mhm. Mhm. I'm listening. I'm
Yeah,
just
no, but that's just my thoughts on that. Just all kinds of just gone way too far, just gotten so crazy, just absurd stuff.
mhm. So I shot John Matrix channel in the chat. He's actually doing politics right now, and I'll have to admit I'm a little jealous because like politics just do not mix with this crowd, and that's cool. I mean, people here for entertainment, Johnny
Yeah.
Depp, Amber Heard, Meghan Markle, maybe some cuties are like kind of like, like related. I did a Jason Momoa video, but I did a couple of political things. People just like, I don't want to hear it. No, no political stuff with entertainment. A couple of
Yeah.
unsubs, so it just really doesn't work so well.
Yeah, it doesn't blend super well. I'll have to check John's channel out. It looks like he's doing some cool stuff over there, so I'll check
Oh
you out,
yeah,
John.
yeah. John's a great guy, and you would agree with John. And I think a lot of what he's saying. John's a common sense guy, and
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever disagreed with him, like ever. I've probably seen, I don't know, maybe 50 of his videos over like the last couple of years. I don't think I've ever been like, no, I don't think so, man. I think we're like 100% on the same page.
Oh
You
yeah,
know?
for sure. I can see from I clicked on his channel and I subbed to him. I can tell that I'll probably, have the same type of uh, you know, views on that. And like you said, a common sense guy, definitely.
Yeah, yeah. I consider myself a common sense guy too, basically. You know. Let's see. Let
Yeah.
me do some more greetings. We got some more people in here.
Yeah, go
And
ahead.
Vault Boy, thank you so much, man. I see Vault Boy all the time at my videos. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And got Sabine Moeller, thank you so much, who's replying to Tanya. And
Oh,
Journey's Angel says, can you imagine what we'll have to deal with out of AH if Johnny doesn't win? Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if Johnny doesn't win, then first of all the people on Amber's side, and there are some, I'm not sure how many, but there's definitely there's definitely thousands of people on Amber's side are going to be like, see, we told you guys, like, and all this shit. And um, it's going to really hurt for the general public because they don't really know what's going on. The general public is just kind of oblivious. You know what I mean? Like here in
yeah,
Japan, no one has any idea what's going on. Ah,
yeah.
Ruthie, what's up? Ruth is also like such a long time friend. If you want to jump on here, Ruth, you can, by the way. She's, I don't know, known each other, what, 3 years now? Something like that. And she cooks. So
Nice.
I'm sure
No,
she likes Johnny Depp. We've talked about more about like Star Wars and Marvel and
yeah,
things, but I'm sure everyone, like, who the fuck doesn't like Johnny Depp? Like who doesn't, and why? Like, you know,
right.
when
Yeah,
I
and
first when I
sorry, go ahead.
first heard of the case, I was like, yeah, yeah, okay, like Johnny Depp. Yeah, Ruthie, can you please just DM me in on Twitter, and I'll send you a link. So it's gonna take me time to find your Just please send me if you want to jump on, just DM me. Okay, I'm sorry. So I first heard about this case. I was doing Star Wars, and I was
Right.
like, okay. I'm like Johnny Depp. I'm like, okay, I know Johnny Depp from who the hell, with dozens of movies, right?
Of
Then
course.
I'm thinking, I'm like, I can't think of ever hearing one negative thing about Johnny in my entire life. Like never, you know?
Yeah,
So I looked into
absolutely.
the case. I'm like, oh, Amber Heard got 150,000 nasty comments on Instagram. Wow, people must hate her. Like, what the fuck happened? You know? Then did a couple of Johnny videos and thousands of views, and I kept doing it. But if it wasn't Johnny, if it was like Leonardo DiCaprio or like Brad Pitt or someone random, I don't think I'd be so passionate. I'd probably do the videos, and if people were digging it, but it'd be different, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Well, that was kind of the same thing with me. I was sort of watching from the sidelines though, because I've never been like huge like celebrities person. Like I know that these celebrities exist, and I know that Johnny Depp has been a big celebrity and a well-known guy, but I don't usually take time out of my day to pay attention to it unless it's kind of in my face. So
Hmm.
I found out about it, and I was like, my first impression, I was like, okay, this happened? That's crazy. And so then I looked into it and I found out that, Amber Heard had these sort of bad what is it, like misdemeanor type things. But then I was like,
Hmm.
wait, she has a history of abuse. Like she apparently hit her ex-girlfriend or ex-wife or whatever. So then I was like, you know what, now I don't believe this woman. And I was watching your stuff and watched other people's stuff, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna get involved in this because it's just crazy. And the same as you, like I was like, this guy seems like a good person, so I'm
Mhm.
not gonna let that stuff slide because he truly seems like he's just a genuine person.
Yeah, I agree. And I've been through this like I think a couple of times. I'm a pretty big Beatles fan. I know you're a little younger than me, so maybe it's not your type of music, but anyone who like loves the Beatles and John Lennon, I kind of give like a +1 on my trust because they would just really just like John Lennon especially just advocated for peace. Like
Yeah,
people sometimes say like the few doubters you hear are like, well, he was trying to sell albums, right? Give peace a chance. And I'm saying even if he was selling albums, that's still a great message to sell an album with. Even if he was just trying to sell albums, that's still awesome. So like no matter how you cut it, he did a
right.
great thing. So I mean Johnny knows it. I mean if I talk to Johnny, I talk about like the Beatles hands down. We probably wouldn't like mention Amber Heard even if he, was cool with it.
Yeah, yeah, I'm a Beatles fan as well. Actually, I don't know. I probably don't know them as much as you do. It's more that I know like a few of their songs, but I'm still a fan. But yeah, I do like the
Mhm.
Beatles as well.
Cool. Yeah, no, I mean, but yeah, that's the thing with Johnny Depp is obviously he covered a John Lennon song, and not everyone listens to John Lennon's solo stuff. So,
Yeah.
let's see if we got a comment here so I can get somebody involved. Let's see. Patty says, too many people have come out and stated what a kind, caring, and nonviolent man Johnny Depp is. He has to win on Monday. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Like, so many people have come out, for him. Thank you for that super sticker. I really appreciate it. And I can't see it in SteamYard, unfortunately, but I appreciate it. And looks like you got a nice family right there, and you're probably a very busy person, just like I am. So thank you so much, Mac.
Putting the stickers myself in the StreamYard as well, so which is kind of frustrating. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I actually have well, I used to have rewards like when I had like a small channel, like I'll give you a shout out if you super chat me, but that's impossible now.
oh yeah, for
um,
sure.
what's up, John? John, I think's been here since I had under 1,000. I think under 1,000. Not sure. I think so. Can't remember. Maybe like 1,200, but like well under 2,000. John's been on these lives. He jumps on once in a while, so very cool guy. He's from
Yeah.
Scotland. I'm pretty sure it's Scotland. No, it's Ireland. God damn, I confused it too. I'm so sorry. I think it's Scotland. Correct me if I'm wrong. But and Eve, thank you so much for showing up. I see Eve here all the time. Way back from his first time. All right, Johnny was in Nightmare on Elm Street
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. How many streams have you done in total? Would you say?
in 2 years.
Yeah.
Not that many. I mean, 20.
Dang. Yeah.
But
Yeah. I've only done a few myself. I mean, I haven't. I've planned them out, but I haven't. I don't think I've even hit 20, honestly.
let's see. Snow Lily says, "Love your channel. I just woke up. Have to finish getting one of the kids' costumes ready. Love the Beatles. John Lennon would have been 80. Thank you so much, Lily. Really appreciate that, and good luck with those kids.
Yeah. I'm
I
sure
know
they'll
what
look great.
I know what it's like. I know what it's like. So
So I guess your kids be dressing up or not?
yeah, they did Halloween, but I've got a lot of kids here, and my um wife's sister lives a floor down. She's got two kids, so a lot of times we have like five kids here. So it's such a pain in the ass
Yeah.
to do anything. Sometimes we're just like, fuck it, like and it's just too much. It's just too much. So sometimes
Oh, for
just me.
sure.
What's up, man? Thank you so much. I don't know if people are like guy or girl, so I apologize, but I think this might be a guy, so I say what's up, man. Like, but I apologize if I'm getting it wrong. Johnny got
Yeah.
sucked through the bed, wasn't the very first victim of Freddy's. Right, right. Wait, maybe. I can't
Yeah.
remember.
He was. Yeah. He was one of them, at least. I recall one of the first.
Did you ever
So
see
do you,
Transcendence, Shelby?
I haven't, no, but I've heard it was good. Do you like it?
Yeah, I liked it.
Is that a? I'm trying to think. There's a movie. When did that one come out?
I don't know. I don't know, like 2002 or something like that. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, yeah, I got you. I know what the movie is. Um, what was I gonna say? Shoot, I can't remember. So you've been doing this. You said you've been doing this for about 2 years.
About 2.5 years I've been on YouTube, and mostly video content because video content is more important than lives to grow the channel because you're not going to get too many subscribers from lives or too many views. That's but your videos could take off. Like I've got a video that's almost 700,000 views right now, you know, and that
Yeah,
got me like 1,700 subscribers. So how many lives would I have to do to get that many views and that many subscribers? You know, like two
right,
years worth. You know what I mean? So videos are the number one thing.
for
But
sure, for sure.
like I said, I like to give subs a chance to like shoot in comments here and just to chill out and like have guests on like yourself and whoever's around.
Yeah, well,
I'm real
thanks for having.
I'm really a nice guy. I don't know what happened with dun dun dun.
Yeah, well, I'm having a good time talking, so I appreciate you bringing me on. It's sorry that it was kind of last minute, and I just sort of uh didn't have my camera ready. But if you ever do it again, I'll definitely
Yeah,
hit you up.
probably like I might do Saturday morning lives and yeah, like when it's slow. Like there's no like huge topic right now I want to hit. I've got a few video ideas, but there's nothing, no emergency, so you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, it's nice just kind of sitting around, chatting about all that kind of stuff.
Okay, so Al Jacob says, I have a fear the courts might whitewash this case off so nobody wins. That'll be a massive injustice.
Yeah,
Well, I think they might do that too. Then everyone might feel like we're in limbo, like just like, okay, you know what I mean? Like kind of this like what am I like collective sigh, like, all right, you know.
yeah, for sure. So you didn't interact? I'm trying to think of how to describe it. You weren't involved in any of like the subpoenas and stuff like that because remember with all the Twitter nonsense with Heard and her documents, I don't recall you being involved in that the way that
No, no,
like
no. But as you guys might or might know, she did put me on her IMDb page, or not her. Somebody put me on her page. But
yes.
what happened was, I don't know. I guess I got what like 200 comments on that video, and like a bunch of
Yeah.
the comments were like, "Oh, I found your channel through this page." I was like, "Okay, cool." That's what I thought was gonna happen. You know,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay,
I
I'm
got a
sorry.
message.
530 comments on the video, and I probably got like
Dang.
a dozen. Like, I found your channel through her page. You were right. It's promotion. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah, I wonder if one of your subscribers or somebody put it up there, something like that.
that's possible. Gotta thank Lisa for the super chat. Thank you very much, Lisa. Really,
Awesome.
really appreciate it. And you look very happy,
Oh,
and that would be nice. I'll come by one day and make me happy.
yeah.
Thank you for all you do. Thank you so much, Patty. And I gotta ask you guys, if you guys have like like a letter, get like some kind of picture, man, so I can remember easier. You know what I mean? Like
Uh,
I won't forget Lisa here. You know what I mean? Like she's smiling, she's got her glasses. I won't forget her. I don't forget C's because she changes her picture all the time. So, like Patty, if you get a picture, that'd be great. But thank you so much. And yeah, I mean, I can't thank you guys enough. And I'm saving up for actually a 4K camera. So,
awesome.
any money will go towards that. So hopefully I could just take the money I get, people donate to the channel, stay on the channel.
Do you have
So we
any
got
specific?
spiritually empowered coaching, who is your friend.
Awesome. Hey. Hey,
Yeah.
Les.
So I mentioned her on my other stream when I was like in a pissy mood, but it wasn't bad. And what I said was, I think her channel might have been like spiritual, talking about whatever, right? And then she
Mhm.
started doing Johnny videos, and now it obviously became like a Johnny channel, right?
Yeah.
So that was what I said about her. Like I said a lot of stuff like that. It wasn't like bad. I didn't say anything bad. I just was speculating about people's channels and channel names. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, you're fine. Well, she actually what her whole spiritually empowered coaching type vibe actually does tie into her Johnny videos. So
mhm,
so it's
okay.
that's kind of the thing they're going. I think she keeps it because it also really
Mhm.
relates to that whole message, you know.
Right. Right. Yeah, I don't watch too many videos. I check people's channels, how they're doing, things like that, but I don't have time to watch videos because if I watch videos, I'm not moving my hands. And if I have time, I have to be doing something. There's always something I could be doing. You know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean? So it's a waste of my time to watch videos, like any videos. Like not you know what I mean? I just can't. I can't do it. There's got to be something real about the video, you know? So
I got you. I got you.
when I say real, I mean information, like something I'm learning, something like real news I need to hear, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Julia, thank you so much for that super chat. And so Julia's, you get a nice smile, you get a nice picture, and if you don't have a picture, please get a picture. And that
It
would be nice.
helps have a picture. It
But
really helps.
yeah, Julia, I really appreciate it, and I can't thank you guys enough. And I'm, definitely blown away that I could have a YouTube channel and just, have so much like appreciation. Definitely blows me away because, you know, it's definitely very, what's the word I'm looking for? Um, thoughtful, you know. Okay,
Yeah.
that was terrible. I'm so bad at taking compliments and I'm so bad at giving them. Okay. I legit want someone to do a breakdown of Amber's clothing choices and mannerisms during her trials or court dates. And the apology video, she seems manipulative in those ways too. Well, I don't want to come off like a sexist, but that's probably not the best for a guy. You're gonna have to ask one of these ladies, I think, to do
Yeah, I have a
that.
for that actually. So I think it's Jazz. Is that how you say it? Jazz or Jazz? Um, so basically, I have made some videos sort of like that. If you were interested in seeing that, I also am planning to make another one about it. But there's an interesting video I made. Um, I don't know if you saw it, but it was where she kind of dresses to copy other people. Like she did something very bizarre with Scarlett Johansson, copied that whole style. I'm planning to make another video about it soon. So if you want to learn more about that, you can check my channel out because I'll definitely be doing something to that degree.
I sent the link to Spiritually if she wants to jump in. She said she would, so I sent her a link on Twitter. So
Yeah.
yeah, no, Jess, thank you so much, man. I just probably don't think I could give you a good video on that because I really speculate a little bit about like wearing red and dark colors and things like that, but I don't think I could squeeze out like 7 or 8 minutes on that. But yeah, maybe Shelby or Spirited or well, Lost Beyond Pluto won't do it. She doesn't do that kind of stuff. So
Yeah, that's
maybe
she, all that law and
maybe one of
stuff.
these two are your person for that. Or yeah, I don't think Umbrella Guy's gonna do it either. I don't think Come Get Some Geek or Darth News is gonna do it. So yeah, I think we need one of the ladies to do that.
Yeah, we'll get it. We'll get it going. We'll do it for you. I promise. I'll get that taken care of for you. If you want to subscribe to me, I'll get it taken care of for you.
Yeah, Shelly, you could Shelby, you could shoot a link in the chat anytime you want. I made you a mod.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
So you can go right ahead. Laura says she has no real personality besides rage and jealousy, so she just shapes whatever identity she needs at the time around her partner to lure them in before the abuse starts. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. You know,
Agree.
I'm kind of shocked. Like, when I first saw Amber, I was like, okay, she kind of sucks. I mean, to put it bluntly. But when I found out like all the shit she did and the recent thing with the artist, I
Yeah.
almost can't believe that she's real. She's
Same.
she's almost like some robot that just goes around and does, stupid shit basically.
Well, I've said before that I feel like she's an animal almost, like not to
Mhm,
be get too aggressive, but she gives me those vibes because it's almost like she's just on this earth roaming around just to get what she wants and survive.
mhm. She seems more like a robot than an animal to me because she's got very robotic ways of talking and delivery, like almost like no emotion. At least animals like have emotion.
Very true too. I completely agree with that as well. That's Honestly, that's probably a better way to describe it because of her facial expressions, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, what's up? Spiritually empowered.
Hey,
Um, I'm
Hey.
I'm
hi.
keeping you small just because you're not on camera. If you want to come on camera, I'll put you my size.
No one needs to see that right now. Not
Okay.
a single soul.
Me
Okay.
neither. Me neither.
Okay. Yeah. Uh,
How are you guys?
I'm always
Good.
busy and exhausted, like anytime you ever talk to me. So that's how I am.
Oh, well, at least you're consistent. That's all we ask.
Yeah, I'm consistent. Pretty much.
You
Hi. So
are.
you're less. So I call you
I
less.
am. Yeah. Hello,
Is that like
Moonshade.
Hi.
like Leslie
Yep.
or just?
Yep, Leslie.
Oh, nice. All right. I would
That
like that
name
name.
kind of crawls up my spine, so we go with Les.
Hacker has no feelings, no emotions as far as I can see. Yeah, I'm always exhausted. I'm always tired. I rarely get more than 6 hours sleep, and I just don't have energy. I was fun, play guitar. I'm a musician. I'm an artist. I did literally everything in life you could do. When I had kids, I quit everything except YouTube's the only thing I have time for is like one video a night. Literally the only thing. Haven't played guitar in years. So,
Wow.
I play
yeah.
guitar a bit,
I
but
used to
yeah.
be a completely different person than before I got married and had kids.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah.
I do a great job with the YouTube thing, so keep it up. You're very consistent, like Les said. I always see you uploading. How many videos would you say you upload a week?
I aim for 14 a week.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I've
Well,
been
now
doing
I
it
So
for
just feel
about
like
2
a
years. Yeah. But my
it's
videos
skipped
are a little
there
bit
for
different than you guys. Like, do you guys happen to know Geeks and Gamers?
No.
All right, they've got almost 300,000 subscribers. They do like Marvel, Star Wars, video game type stuff, right?
Mhm.
And, I go by their theory. They, kind of they move quick, they make a video, they shoot it out, and it's just a constant, uploads. I don't really think about things, write things out. It's just keep uploading and,
yeah,
see what sticks. And it's kind of like shoot first, ask questions later.
Right.
As you're
right,
doing that, you might want to put one together for the long term that has like no timing on it, but you
right.
just got to keep shooting them out there because there's like 25, 26 million channels. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know,
So, how many videos did you say you came out with? It froze on me for just a second when you said that. Sorry about that.
I aim for 14 a week. Sometimes I only do one for the day if I'm too tired.
Yeah,
Um, but it's on average, it's on average about 14. Sometimes I slip in three, so it's about 14 a week.
right.
How
Well,
long does it take you? Sorry, Shelby. How long does it take you to do from tip to tail finish a video to get it
Well, here's
out?
the thing. I've got thousands of like backgrounds and icons and video clips already set to go.
Oh, okay.
So if I
yeah,
had to do it from scratch, it would take like 2 hours of video, but now it's like down to like 40, 45 minutes because I've got like, half the stuff ready to go. You know what I mean? So
Right.
right.
if I had literally nothing, then yeah, then it wouldn't be doable. Like even one a day would be tough. But I've been doing it 2 years, so I've like a mountain of stuff to use. Like at my
Right.
fingertips, Photoshop and
Yeah.
Movie Maker and whatever.
Yeah.
What editing software is your favorite? Which one do you like to use?
Oh man, I just use the free fucking Microsoft Movie Maker. It's actually really good. There's nothing wrong with it.
I use Hit Films, which is also very good. That's free.
That's cool. I don't know anything. I mean, I use my iPhone. It's actually really great.
Yeah.
Movie
Whatever.
Maker is really great.
You do it
So
on your iPhone?
yeah,
I wouldn't be able to see any of that. I
I
struggle on my phone.
got another super chat. Welcome to the SH exclamation point, and you are also a member. And I gotta thank you for the membership. I gotta remind everyone that like I haven't had time to get membership content out, and I'm working on it. I'm just like drawing a blank because I'm so crazy with the election and the Johnny case. It's like I said, it's like the week from hell with these two huge
Right.
results coming. I just can't even take it. I'm not
Hey,
even
do
in
you
the States.
do you guys think that the judge did it on purpose to do the announcement before the election? Do you think he did that on purpose? So like people couldn't pay too much attention to
I
it.
was thinking about that. I don't
Yeah.
know. He's from England though. He's not in America, so I mean,
Yeah, but the American election affects everybody.
I don't think the Johnny case is quite that big. I honestly
Yeah.
don't, because the general public that like follows like and CNN and Fox and
Oh,
CSNBC, they
that's
don't
true.
know about it. So I don't think so. I
That's
think
true.
I think that crossed my mind. That crossed everybody's mind. But when you like,
Mhm.
think about it critically, yeah,
That's
I don't think
true.
so. But you
Very
never know.
true.
You never know. There's a lot of
Yeah.
shady stuff going on around there.
Isn't there though?
So you never know. It's not out of the question, right?
Mhm. So,
Right.
what do you think what do you think that we're gonna be talking about on Monday? Like your honest opinion, honest humble opinion.
I honestly think Johnny's gonna win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in some way, okay? He might get the minimum. He might get the 400,000 is the minimum.
Mhm.
Not the minimum. I mean, the maximum for like the low charge in
Mhm.
England. He might get that. You know what I mean? But I think in some way he's gonna win. Like you have to be like, excuse my French, a complete fucking idiot to believe Amber Heard and what she says. Like
Agreed.
I just don't understand why people believe her. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So why would the judges and lawyers be any different? You know? I mean, I've watched so
Right.
many clips of her. You guys have watched so many clips of her. Like
Yeah.
she has no sincerity. I've never seen anyone like her. She's got no sincerity when she talks.
Yeah, she is. She's definitely one in a billion. Like, dear God. And just the fact that I was because I'm doing the next video is the night the police came. So I've done the incident and now I'm doing the police and then I'll do like the week coming up to her TRO. But within the court documents with when she was on the stand, she couldn't remember if it was the Melissa who said something to her, or was it Tyler Hayden
No,
who said something to her? She couldn't remember. She's like, well, I don't remember which one it was. And she kept saying that. And I thought, but you can remember something that happened from 2013, a look Johnny gave you in 2013, but
yeah,
you can't remember which police officer told you, quote
right,
unquote, you don't look safe. Well,
right.
I think that's the key. Amber doesn't look safe.
People
No.
remember
I
things.
think that's the key wording. She
We
doesn't
could
look
probably
safe.
sit here and remember things from when we were like 6 years old.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Correct.
you know, got
Yeah.
to thank Maxwell for the super chat. Maxwell, I think's been here since I had like 500 subs or 700 or really long time. He's a great supporter here. Got to thank you so much, man. Nice to
Yeah.
see you. I might do more live streams. I can never tell. I've got a hectic life, but definitely we could hook up sometime. And
Yeah.
also thank you to Ruthie. She's known me, been friends with
Yeah.
so long. And Ruthie is, I shouldn't be saying this, but she's supposed to start a cooking channel. You could see right there, cooking with Ruthie.
Yeah.
But it's been a long time. So when she starts that channel, we're all gonna really, get her some subscribers and help get her off the
Oh,
ground.
yeah.
But she's got to start. You got to cook something.
Yeah.
She like makes a lot of Mexican food, and she sends out tweets of Mexican food, and I get so fucking jealous because there's no Mexican food here. It's like really terrible. But
Oh, really?
yeah, it's horrible because I love Mexican and Italian, and Japan is the worst, not the worst in the world. I've never been to China or Korea, but they've got terrible Italian and terrible Mexican food. I'm talking like go to a restaurant in Japan, order a lasagna for like $12. You get a frozen food,
Uh,
called a lasagna. It's terrible. I hate it. It's
can
terrible.
you buy the ingredients and make it yourself though, or not?
No,
There.
no. I'm
Dang.
terrible at cooking. I'm terrible. One more super chat. I hate Amber Turd Face. Thanks, man. Yeah, thank you. I've actually never called her Amber. You know what? I don't know. I just never really.
Now, do you see yourself? I mean, you're all the way in Japan, so I know this probably sounds unrealistic, but would you ever see yourself trying to be around and go to the whole Virginia trial, or is that not your
No, Shelly, I can't go to the fucking convenience store around my house without someone watching my kids.
True.
I can't leave my house. I can't throw the garbage out without being, hey, honey, can you watch the kids? It's pretty
Right.
much prison. It's pretty much really literally prison. So,
Yeah,
you know,
I feel you. I
so
haven't experienced that, but I know what you're saying.
yeah, I mean, honestly, you don't know, but like, I guess you can imagine, like,
Yeah, I can imagine, of
like,
course.
this is, well, I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm going to get back to you in a minute, But I want to
Okay.
thank Angela here. We won't get election results for a while because of the mail-in ballots. I'm focused more on the trial results. Justice for Johnny. But yeah, good point. And Les, I was telling Shelby, like, I'm not going to get into politics, but I'm worried about the election also.
Mhm.
Right.
So these two things in one week are just like
Mhm.
crazy, just crazy.
Yeah.
It's going to be a crazy week. And can you imagine, God forbid, the results are both what you don't want?
Right? You're like,
Right.
I'm gonna be calling up Muskie and saying, you know what, just send me to Mars. I will go. I'll be your test idiot.
Absolutely. Well, it really is crazy because I try to, withdraw myself from the whole election thing because it just gets
Hmm.
too crazy. But I'm with you on that. Like we're all just kind of there's so much going on. You have the election and you have this verdict. It's just crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the election is like more directly affects people's lives, but the verdict's
Yeah.
like more emotional. So it's like you get hit like on all sides.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, and yeah, Mac, thank you for that membership, man. Much appreciated, dude. You could hit me up on Twitter anytime. Like people hear me always complain I'm super busy, but I always answer Twitter. Twitter is the one thing, I'll always get back to you on. I talk to subscribers on Twitter, so.
Yeah.
I find that Twitter is also the easiest place to have a more fluid conversation with people.
Right. I
It's
agree
a, it's
too.
a it's a chat app for me, basically. Yeah.
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 You know.
Definitely. Now, this is in the same realm, not exactly super off topic, but Les, I meant to ask you, how is it? I know you're in Canada, but do people think, oh, with like the election going on here, like, do they think that, are they like, oh, it's gonna create a bunch of nonsense on social media? Because while you're not in the US, you're still gonna see all that crap online, right? So, how is that for you?
Oh, well, the thing is, all our news is basically the election.
Right.
So it's even though it it affects us more than we like to admit, I feel.
Yes.
So that's all we see.
Right.
Honestly, it's and with our borders closed, it and actually they actually made a I'll only say this about the election. They made a news story about it that more Canadians, like more US citizens that live in Canada, have actually voted this year. They had like an obscene amount of number of people show up to vote this year because they're like, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Like they're
Yeah.
they're stepping up and saying something, realizing that just because they live in Canada, like it's ridiculous how much we know about Americans than we do about our own country. We
Right.
talked about this, Shelby. I said, we know more about the states than we do about our own provinces.
That's funny.
That is
Like from
funny.
school, learning from school
Right,
on,
right, right.
we're taught that we need to know those things more importantly than our own within our own boundaries. It's so silly.
So
It's
I'm
so
gonna, I'm gonna
silly.
put Les's channel in the chat.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think I
Oh,
put
thank
Shelby's in
you.
before, but could you just shoot a comment? I'll make you a mod.
I can do that. Uh-oh. Hold on, I need to open up.
Woodstock, Ontario. So we got someone from Ontario, and
So,
thank you. Can I
oh,
call
that's
you
where I
welcome?
am.
I'm gonna have to call you welcome. So yeah, we got two. I love Canada. Oh, what's up?
Same.
We got Elaine. I just saw okay. Nerd cookies. Elaine, what's up? So we've known each other for a while. Like I don't know, maybe going on around a year now. She's got a great channel. She's doing like Dune and sci-fi and Star Wars and the stuff I used to do. I still do once occasionally, but stuff I used to like mainstay. So yeah, her channel's great. She's got like a real channel, like editing, commentary. I don't know if it's scripted, but it's if you know what I mean. She doesn't just like make a video, talk about her feelings and the topic. She thinks it out. She's just got such a great
Mhm.
channel. So
Yeah.
she did a
Awesome.
video here too, by the way, on Johnny Depp.
Cool.
And
Cool. I'll have to
and
watch
I
that channel.
I got to tell you a funny story, and people might not like this. And she was like, at the end, she said something like, "Well, I hope Amber gets better." I'm like, "That's not going to happen. We just got to cut that one line. We're not going to hope Amber gets better. We're going to hope she goes to jail, basically." So, But it was a great video. It was a great video. Just that one line, I was like, I can't get no. You
Well,
know.
the thing is, you want. I don't want anyone to fall down. I want everyone to be better today than they were yesterday. And I I I want that for Amber, but I just don't see it happening. I want because I don't want her to continue to do this because this is going to be a pattern for her. This has been a pattern for her. And if she is successful this time with Johnny, who's next? Who's next in line she's going to do this to is
Well,
the
she's
question.
34. It's not going to be as easy anymore as it was when she was 26 and
Ah,
27.
true.
So
True.
I don't want to be superficial, but she's past that like sweet spot for super rich guys.
It's true.
Oh yeah. Well, I completely agree with that, and I wanted to ask. When I came on here, I was meaning to, one of the questions I wanted to ask you is like, what is your whole view on that? Do you believe that there are any redeemable qualities? Meaning, do you think that she can possibly get better, seek some kind
No,
of
no,
help?
no, no. Here's the thing. After she serves her jail sentence, then let's talk about when she gets out if she could get better because she's got to go to jail first for at least Australia. And
Yeah.
then what she did to Johnny. So what are we gonna make her better and skip the jail?
Right.
No, she still needs to. Yeah.
See
Here's
what
a
I mean?
question for you. Yeah. What do you think is going to happen with Australia? Do you think Barnaby is that mad? He's just going to say screw. I
Uh,
think he's that mad.
I just don't know. Maybe like everybody else, they're waiting to see what happens in court. And if she loses, they might be like, let's get her. If she wins, they might be like, she won that one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
No.
they're mad that she when they produced those documents where she said, "Do we have a vet we can grease?" I said, "There's no way Australia knew about that," and they
Mhm.
didn't. They had no idea. I said, "There's no way that even Johnny was able to get her out of this one because this is proof that she tried to get around their laws."
Oh, for sure, for sure.
So I think he's that mad.
I think
Yeah,
so.
maybe. I don't know. People from Australia. I'm not from Australia. I know people who is from Australia. And by the way, I've known Stevie J for like 2 years now. I know people
Yeah,
think
so
like
you would say,
everyone just like meets like for the first time, but he's the only one I know from Australia
Yeah.
who I could like have a Oh no, I know a few people, but I haven't really talked about it, and they tell me they're pretty strict. So
yeah,
they tell me
yeah.
they're pretty
Yeah,
strict.
they seem like they're ready to double down on
Oh,
that whole
well, Peaches
situation.
is from Australia. So what do you think, Peaches? Let
Oh,
us know.
yes, Peaches.
What do you think? We'd
Yeah.
love to know.
Okay. Lost Beyond Pluto made a great video. Everyone comes around here and says Lost Beyond Pluto made a great video. She's awesome. And I'm sure she is, but I don't know her. She's got to like say, "Hey, what's up, John? Let's be friends." Hey, and then I'll be like, "She's awesome." And then I'll be like more like she's awesome. Like I
Yeah,
respect her, but she doesn't seem very social. So I kind of like, yeah, I'll, out of respect, I think she's got a great channel, but I'm not going to like push her so hard if I don't like really know her. You know what I mean? So
she's a nice girl. I've spoken with her. I like her. She's nice.
that's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, Shelby's only had positive experiences with her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
Shelby's pretty easy to get along with, I think so.
No, she's not.
Well, I'm just gonna keep it easy. I don't know. I'm not gonna get too deep
No, I
into
don't
it.
like spiritually empowered coaching. That's why when you told me she was coming on here, I was like, oh shit, I need to find an excuse to get out of here.
I gotta go.
I gotta thank Danielle Bloom. I missed a $1 super chat before. I appreciate it. I can't put it on screen right now. It's completely lost. But thank you, Danielle. Danielle's here all the time. So Diana, I'm sorry. I think it's Diana. Hold on. It's Diana. I can't. It's wait. I can't say it. It's Dalaine Bloom. It's Dalian Bloom. It's not Danielle. It's not Diana. So can I call you Ms. Bloom? Thank you, Ms. Bloom.
Yeah, thanks for that.
So much appreciated. Much appreciated.
So you used to do videos on Marvel and that kind of thing.
Yeah,
You said.
Marvel, Star Wars, SJW, woke. You guys know what woke is, right? Woke stuff. And it just so happens that Amber Heard is one of those people who is woke and she's an SJW. So although the content doesn't work quite as well as far as genre, it's right up my alley with the type of person she is.
Oh yeah, yeah. I used to watch from the sidelines, that kind of stuff where people would discuss this kind of behavior, and I try not to go too far into that territory because I don't want to get too controversial, but
Mm-hmm.
definitely an interest of mine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ruthie says I have to stream more. I'm gonna start to stream more, but you know, couple of acquaintances of mine and friends of Ruthie, who she knows who I'm talking about, don't stream when views are really good. And at some point, I was getting 150,000 views a day, then like 100,000 a day, and I was like, if the streaming kind of screws with that, but now it's kind of neutralized, so I'll do more streams, you know. But I'm just like following the lead of a couple of friends of ours who have said don't do streams when videos are doing extremely well with views. So that's why one of the reasons I've streamed less.
Yeah, streams are more of a fun thing for me. Like I like them regardless. It's just I'm like, oh, this is a fun thing to do. I just really have a good time doing it. So that's what I like to do.
Mostly, I want to talk to people and give subscribers a chance to get a word in.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like
It's good
Al here.
Yeah.
A tiny thanks for all your work. I doubt the U.S. will what extradite the term turd donator. See that word extradite? I haven't seen that in I'm gonna guess 10 years.
Wow, really?
Like I can't remember the last time I read that word because unless I read an article, there's nothing in English in my life. So
Yeah,
people forget that. People forget that. I don't live my life speaking and reading English. People forget that. So they're like, how the fuck don't you know that word? I'm like, because I haven't seen that word in like 3 years. So
Exactly.
And Elaine gives me a super chat. You didn't have to do that, Elaine. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I guess maybe a happy meal with that one. Just kidding. It's not a happy meal. It's gonna go to the channel. Have you gotten some good feedback on other topics your viewers want? A solid second niche. Your ability throughout cover a topic is awesome. Your ability to thoroughly cover a topic is awesome. No, I have not. I've been trying very hard. And while I got Shelby and Les right here, I got to tell you, once this case is over, like it's not like really in the news, it's gonna be real tough to get the views you're getting now because the views you're getting now are unnatural. They're not regular pattern views. So it's going to be real tough. So we all got to try to put our heads together and see what works, or something separately works for each of us. But like the Johnny crowd is a very specific crowd who isn't into politics. They're not into certain things. It's going to have to be something like celebrity based,
Right.
For sure.
Right. Well, because my channel is all about narcissistic abuse and coming through the other side, in a healthier way, mind, body, and spirit. And so I wasn't going to cover this. I honestly wasn't because I don't care about celebrity. They're just other human beings roaming around the earth just like us. They just seem to, they just have a different life than we do. And so I wasn't going to cover it. And then as soon as I realized what the heck was going on, I was like, oh God, this is right up my alley. I need to cover this. And now I'm way more emotionally invested than I ever thought I would be.
Yeah, it's a very complex case that people looking from the surface just don't understand how complex it is. Thank you, YA, for the super chat. Huge thanks for your coverage. No problem. I see YA in so many videos, and commenting on so many videos. Much appreciated. And I try to get to as many comments as I possibly can, even if it's just like a heart and a quick thank you. I try to get to them.
Right. Yeah, I like the narcissistic type videos too, or like the not narcissistic type videos, but just like the psychological understanding of a lot of stuff. I've always been interested in that, so I'd be interested in looking into that side of YouTube once this is over, because I did kind of minor in psychology when I was in college. So let's see.
I would love to see that, Shelby.
I thought John was from the UK.
Who's from the
UK? Hold on. I'm reading Ruthie's DM for a minute. No, I'm definitely not from the UK. I'd love to go to the UK. I hear the food's terrible. I don't know, but I hear that it's like too watery. You know what I mean?
Everything's too watery in the UK. The weather, the food.
Fish and chips are good. I like if you like that.
That's the
Um,
only place I'll eat fish and chips is in England. Here, I the smell of it is just ugh. I can't do it. I can't do it.
okay,
Only there.
Shell, can you guys do me a favor and put your channel links in the chat?
Yep.
Yeah, for
Because
sure.
Ruthie is like my mod, and she'll give you guys a little promotion. And thank you so much, Ruthie.
Oh,
You know,
thank
really
you,
appreciate it.
Ruthie.
Don't knock yourself out. Just relax. And she's got a tough job too. I won't mention it, but she works hard. So don't just relax. Don't worry about it. You know, and
Yeah.
she takes care of so many other channels also. So just you could relax. It's no problem. But Loki's Warning of Mischief. What's up, man? Loki, I think we've known each other a long time too. Well over a year. Can't remember, two. I've got a lot of people hanging around here, like my original bunch of subscribers and things. So Loki's got like a morning show. So appreciate you stopping by, man. I've been on his channel once. It didn't go so well because he does slightly different things than me, like more like old school movies, like 40s, 50s, 60s sci-fi and stuff. And I don't like really know so much about it. So, but
It
great
won't.
guy.
Sorry, it won't let
No,
me
go ahead.
link. It won't let me link.
I'll link you.
No, just type anything. I have to
Oh.
make you a mod. Just type anything and I'll make you a mod. Okay, so let me take a comment while we're just kind of like chit-chatting. And I got one more super chat. Please go live around this time. Yeah, this is about the only time I could go live, at about this time now, which is like, I don't know, I think it's about 10 a.m. on the East Coast in America. So yeah, spiritually, just put anything in the chat.
There. I did.
It's 10 a.m. on our.
Yeah, for me and Shelby, it's 10.
Yeah.
Right.
I linked you in case you weren't able to do it.
Oh, cheers. Thanks.
I haven't owned a TV in my adult life. I'm a moviegoer. I just heard those tapes. I need to see Johnny Depp vindicated. Male DV victims get such a rough deal. Yeah, I'm kind of actually a DV victim. I'm not a violence victim, but I definitely take some verbal abuse. I don't know how serious that actually is, but it's very fucking irritating.
Verbal is horrendous.
Yeah.
It long term, it is horrendous on everything. It affects every single part of your life. It's horrible.
Yeah, it isn't good. Surprisingly, I don't know if I told you this, Liz, but yeah, I'm a severe victim of that actually.
Oh.
I think a lot of people are to a certain extent, just to be real, but it depends on how bad,
Yeah, it really varies, but yeah, I mean, I don't know if I've ever even mentioned it before because I feel the same way. A lot of people have been, but yeah, some more than others.
Yeah, we heard Sean Connery died on this live actually, so yeah, he's awesome. But in a case like him, he lived a good life. It's not really a very sad, untimely. He lived a great life. So there's always that.
Yeah.
There's some sad things. But this, I mean, it's always sad. If you get what I mean, it's like, he lived a great life. So you could celebrate his life at the same time. It's not just all like, oh my God, this is so bad. Like, oh, I forgot. Someone died recently. I can't remember. It was like I can't remember the Black Panther guy.
Oh, Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah, so that's just horrible.
It is.
You know what I mean? But in Connery's case, he lived, like a king. He lived a great life. So,
For sure. Yeah, that was Chadwick Boseman. When I found out about that, because I've always been a huge Marvel fan, but when I found out, I was like, that's not supposed to happen. That's.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Thank you, Elaine, for the other super chat. Really appreciate that. I'll have to get you back someday. I don't know if I see you live so much. I'm still subbed to you. She's got 17,000. She had 500 when I met her, so that's crazy. That's crazy. But she's got like just a great commentary voice, and she does script her videos, and I think that helps. Yeah, chat's moving fast. I can't keep up. If I miss a super chat, I apologize. You could just, I don't know. I apologize. I don't think I will, but if you guys don't know StreamYard, we can't see the actual chat on YouTube, so it's not like the greatest system. Okay, I missed one here from Sunny Austin. Sunny Austin 699. Thank you so much. Sunny was at the other live before on my channel, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Sunny. You could type in some words if you want, and but yeah, much appreciation.
So I was just looking at this comment here from LCA Ash. Reading
Okay.
between the lines of the UK paper today, JD wins. Amber is pulled out of an interview scheduled for after the verdict. That says it all. And that's what we were, Shelby, Stevie, and I were talking about that last night. That speaks volumes. Her behavior is actually very predictable. That if she is not, like, she had her press conference ready to go, all ready to go, and now she's pulled out of it. And then someone made a comment in Twitter saying, well, I don't know if it was her place because, to do the announcement to begin with. And I'm thinking, well, it wasn't her place to do her podium statement outside of the high court while David Shorborn was still doing his closing arguments. But there we were. So,
yeah.
Whether it's her place or not to say something doesn't really bother Amber. But the fact that what was she planning on saying? I think they already know the answer. I really do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I think you're completely right there. Yeah, she doesn't have the chance to get on that podium because she loves that, and I don't know if you saw my tweet, but I was like, she might as well just buy her own because she loves making all these kind of random stuff. I'm telling you, once she gets behind that thing, something interesting's coming.
Oh, I'm always paying attention to that. It's always going to be gold. Always. Oh, dear God.
I want to thank Hound 3000. Hound has been here. I think I had at least 100 subs, maybe less, when Hound's been here since the very, very beginning. So
Hound.
yes,
nice.
as in I keep forgetting the country, man. I'm so sorry. I think it's the Philippines or it's Malaysia. It's one of the two. Because I get countries confused. I get Scotland and Ireland confused. I get Malaysia and the Philippines confused. So I sorry, I can't help it. But it's one of those two. So
nice.
I think as long as you have the general area, I think you're good.
Yeah,
like that part of the world, right?
I don't know if the general area. It's like the general region, the general feel of the culture, but not quite. Sometimes we're wrong, and they're like, no, it's not quite like my country, man. So.
Well, that side of the world.
The verdict is not today. I think the verdict is in tomorrow for me. No, wait, 2 days from now. So gonna be November 2nd where I am.
It's on Monday for Shell. What day is it for you?
For us or for him?
No, for him. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
What day is it today, E?
Well, I'm Saturday night.
Okay, so we're Saturday morning. Okay. We are Saturday morning, right, Shelby?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Shelby decides to send a message. She's like, we're going to do this thing on Wednesday. And it was actually Tuesday when she's sending the message. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like clearing out my schedule to like try to get this thing. And she's like, so in like 2 days, I'm like, no. We had like a 10-minute conversation about what day it actually was.
It's easy. I
It's so easy.
It's easy to do that, especially with all this COVID nonsense. I don't know how that's going for you in Japan. If everything's good with the whole pandemic,
Japan's been great since day one.
I've heard that.
I'm in Tokyo, so I don't know about the whole country, but there's 14 million people in Tokyo, and it was something like 75 people a day were getting it.
Yeah.
I mean, 75 a day is like pretty bad, but when you put that in 14 million. Like think about 75 and 14 million.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right. So but we wear a mask anyway. I've worn a mask like on the winter. I just like in the mood. I just put on a mask.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think like in the States it might be awkward, or in Canada it might be awkward for people in the West who don't normally do it. Like, I'm gonna go out with a mask. It might feel weird, right, when you first start doing it.
Yeah, it was weird at first. I got used to it quickly, but yeah, now at this point, it's kind of like whatever. I'd rather just wear it to feel better if things are getting better. But
see, so Gary says, as a victim of severe domestic violence from females over many relationships, I hope that Depp gets justice. Yeah, we all do, man. And sorry to hear that. I guess, you know,
Yeah,
like the one thing I
Gary.
kept saying about Johnny is some guys just will not hit a girl back. Like some guys won't hit back. You know what
Right.
I mean? So
Well, the
Johnny
problem
just seems like,
is the women shouldn't be hitting the men.
No.
You know, we
yeah,
shouldn't have that problem where the
no,
guys are like, "Well, like I'm one of those guys that doesn't hit back." Well, she shouldn't be hitting you to begin
yeah.
with for you to be able to stand up and say, "I'm not the guy to hit back."
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I don't think yeah, she shouldn't be hitting him to begin with.
No.
Absolutely. No. That's not
Well,
cool. You
okay,
don't
if it if it's like I don't want to say playful, but if it's like kind of anger, playful, not like an actual to, you know, hurt somebody. You know what I mean?
Not a
No,
haymaker.
yeah, if it's like a in the shoulder or like you know what, like a body shot if they're mad, like that's okay, but not like an actual, you know, to do damage. You know what I mean? Thank you, Jen. Hi, hey, I've been trying to ask you guys. Have you seen Laura B's tweet about the verdict being handed down? Great stream. No, I didn't. Laura B doesn't follow me, so I don't follow her
Oh,
tweets. So haha. I
hold
like
on.
people to follow me, Jen. No, I'm
Hold
sorry,
on.
Jen. I appreciate that, and I'm sure Laura's a very nice person. She just doesn't follow me. Okay.
Laura's good. I like her stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Love
you
me some
know,
Laura.
yeah, I guess I don't have here. Yeah, here it is, the real Laura B. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me So like, I don't have an ego. I just like common courtesy. Like if I follow you, I like you to follow me back. If I subscribe to you, that kind of thing. You know.
Does she does she have a legal background? I haven't really looked into her
It's not
last
focusing. Focus. The real Laura B. It's not doesn't want to focus, but that's her right there. The real Laura B. So I retweeted something of hers, and I'm gonna make a video at some point, probably when I get off this live, about something she tweeted. Oh, the subpoenas are well, they're not squashed yet, but they're supposed to get squashed. Like, you know, Amber Heard subpoenaed a children's hospital.
Oh
Like,
my god.
For those damn charity receipts that she never did. If she honestly gave that money to charity, it would be 3 pieces of paper from her account that they're like, here you go, here you go. But no, she can't do that.
She's
right?
off the hook.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, and that's the kind of thing you save. That's the kind of thing you like lock up in a fucking vault. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
yeah.
You're right about
And
that.
wouldn't now I don't know anything about US taxes and how that works, but how like that would show up on her taxes, right? That she donated $7 million.
right, you could probably get a or you know, tax cuts if you do something like that. You know,
Yeah.
they have special packages and tax cuts and things for
Yeah.
charity. So yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so that would be not a big deal to say, here it is. There's plenty of proof.
Okay, I kind of get what he's saying. Unpopular opinion, one semi-hard smack or blow. Well, I mean, if I'm in a fight with a woman who's like a lot weaker than me, if she's hitting me on the shoulder or she's just like kind of pushing me to let out some anger, that's okay. As long as I know we're gonna make up, we're gonna, you know, make up after that the next day and everything. As long as it's not deliberate to hurt me, you know what I mean? I think, you know, that's like kind of all right, you know, but not
But
like an actual hit in the face or anything.
but would it be okay for a guy to do that to a woman? Because I don't think it would be.
Yeah.
Well, you know what Dave Chappelle said? Dave Chappelle said you can't hit a woman, but you could shake the shit out of him.
I disagree with Chappelle.
We're
Right.
strong careers there. I don't believe in hurting anybody physically ever.
I didn't say I did. I said as if it's not actually hurting them. You know what I mean? If it's, you know, um, like I don't know. I would describe it as if it's almost playful. I mean, I know you're in a fight, but if it's almost like playful, it's not like you have to like never touch each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I would have to see that play out to
yeah,
have
Right.
a true opinion on it.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I guess it's complicated. It depends, but all I'm
Yeah.
saying is if there's no intent on harm, put it that way, on like real actual harm.
Right.
age is
Like, yeah, because she definitely intended.
Right, yeah. I'm saying if there's no intent on harm, basically, you know. So anyway, whatever.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, I was just distracted by the comment. I was just reading it because I think that it's accurate.
yeah. Anyway, whatever. But obviously, if there's like any actual permanent damage or harm or anything like that, yeah, you know. But in Amber Heard's case, obviously, come on, you know, it's I mean, the finger.
Well, the thing is with the finger is that, dear Lord, you hope that was an act. Like, yeah, she should have never have hurled anything at him
Yeah,
ever. But the fact that that was probably the most unluckiest aim she could have ever have had. I'm
Yeah,
sure it
right.
was an accident. But the thing that I keep forgetting about, and I don't know why I keep forgetting about it, is the face with the cigarette. I
Mm.
don't know why I
Oh,
block that.
yeah, I keep forgetting.
I block it because A, I'm so mortified by the finger, but I don't know. I keep asking myself, is it because you can't believe that a human would actually do that to another human, or are you just so appalled by the finger that the cigarette just kind of goes away? Because the cigarette's premeditated. She had to
Right.
she
yeah.
had every second of that thing going towards his face to say this is not a good idea.
Yeah, I think people forget about it because we don't even want to think about it.
Yeah.
I think
So,
that's why. The finger is such a big thing, you just can't not think about it. It's such a
Right.
big thing, you know, but that's
Yeah.
cigarette things like such like a nasty you know.
that's disturbing. Like
Yeah,
that's
it's disturbing, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So
Perfect
let's
just
word,
see.
Shelby.
Welcome, and I have to call you welcome. I can't say welcome to the SHIT show. Crazy. I apologize. I can't say that every time. So I got to call you welcome if that's okay. So welcome says plus if AH did donate, she'd tell. Yeah, right. If she donated the 7 million, she'd be bragging about it, wouldn't she? Like I
She
donated seven
would.
million. I'm awesome. You know, look at me. She'd be bragging about it.
that's how
Well,
I feel like we know she didn't do it. In my eyes, that's how I feel like we know she didn't do it.
Amber
well,
Heard's her goal in life was to get 7 million from sleeping with a man, so of course she was gonna keep it. Let's see. Sunny says Happy Halloween, and the best treat will be Johnny winning and Amber walking the Hall of Shame. I'm just so nervous. I'm just so nervous. It's not gonna go the right
yeah.
way because I got another super chat here I missed. I apologize. I love the chats between several of you. I usually miss them live. Thank you for being informative and interesting. Keep the good work. That's from Mary Scott, and it's on my um up on my bar up there. I just missed it in the chat because the chat's going really fast. But I got to thank Mary Scott and thank you for the easy name for the super chat for $5. Much appreciated. Okay. Thank you, Mary. Lost my train of thought. You guys take a comment. If she had donated the 7 million, there would already have been a pre-conference, a huge printed. What's that? Check. Etc.
A
Chic.
huge printed check.
Check. That's check. That's how you
Yeah.
spell check.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Yeah. I mean, we all agree. I think we all
Yeah.
agree.
And she was though, like there's this video floating around of her, and I don't know what country she was in, but she was saying, I didn't want anything and I donated all the money, blah, blah, blah. So when you see her saying that, you're like, okay, she didn't want anything and she donated it. But under the surface, she did want everything and she didn't donate. Like her words, here's the thing, she never expected this to get this far. Like she thought she was going to wreck shop on May 21st. She was going to bully him into getting those 3 penthouses, her 50K a year or a
Yeah.
month, and she was just going to get whatever she wanted. And he wasn't going to do anything because he's such a nice guy. Well, the thing is with nice guys, they're nice until you push them to a limit. And we heard him hit that limit. We heard it. And
Mhm.
he said, I'll see you in court. And I'm sad he got to that point. I'm sad that it got him there, but it got him there. And this is where it got her to push him to that limit. So she never expected this. So that shoddy job she did, she's like, I just need to get to this point. I just need to get to this point. And now it's the train has left the station and she's not on it. Like they left her back at baggage claim. She doesn't know what to do.
Gotta thank you for one more super sticker. One more super sticker. And I actually got a super chat from I can't make out that name. Who is that there? Shelby Sop. Oh, Shelby Soup. Yeah.
That
Oh, I'm so bad at sarcasm sometimes. It's got to be entertaining, though. Gold
really,
digger. So you're talking about who?
I think she's talking about me.
yeah,
Okay. Why is that?
I kid. I kid. No,
I don't know.
that's just it. And that's what she was upset about, is that everyone was calling. She said, everyone forced my hand. I had to prove it. It's the worst case of DV the prosecutor has ever seen. I have some questions for that prosecutor. The first one being, what? This is
Mhm.
the worst case you've ever seen? Because no,
Mm,
this isn't the worst case I've seen by
mm,
far.
nope, nope, nope. This is, and I wanted to branch off of your comment where you said that she acts like she doesn't care about money. Well, in that drunken interview of hers that she was doing in Australia when she was drinking wine,
Oh yeah.
embarrassing as hell. Well, she was like, she can't even fake it well either. She was like, I don't care about money. Someone was like, what do you think about money? Or that was one of the questions. And
Yeah.
who cares? Like, you can tell in her body language was just horrible at faking it.
Yeah. But the thing is, she would have to be, imagine the charm she would have had to project. Because look at the caliber of women that Johnny has been with. Winona, Vanessa, I'm
Yeah,
sure Kate is a fantastic lady. Like he doesn't go for, I
those
don't
people.
know, like they're just a different caliber of women, in my own personal opinion, that she is just so far off the beaten track for him. It's like, what did she project? What quality did she project that she didn't actually have to actually snag him like that, and snag him so quickly that he would actually marry her, because he'd never married Vanessa. Like that was just
mm.
something that he wasn't going to do, I don't feel.
Right. It's almost like she coaxed him into it. Like she kind of.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
sure.
I don't see how you. Yeah, I don't know, man, but I don't see how you'd actually marry someone as like. What could someone possibly do to make you actually marry them and legally bind yourself to them? Like, what could she? You know
Well,
what I mean?
they're very good at mirroring. So what she probably did, I'm not saying this is exactly what she did. She probably figured out exactly what he loved in
Mm-hmm.
life
Mm-hmm.
and became that. So when
Right.
she came around,
Mm,
he's like, "Oh my God, like you're the woman, you're my mirror image. This
Right.
is it."
maybe.
And sh- because
Mm,
she did morph into his actual mirror.
maybe. I mean,
They're very good. This is how they do it. They will show, she
yeah.
will be different people. She will be whoever you need her to be, instead of just being herself and not and can't I'm sure she can't accept that people just don't like her, because we can't like everyone and everyone can't like us. It's energetically impossible.
You're right.
So she will morph into whatever you need her to be.
Mhm. I don't
Scary.
know. I mean, I don't know. It's seems like there's got to be more to it. Like I personally, I guess before I was married, I couldn't say. See, Johnny, he wasn't married ever before. This was his first time. I can't recall. He didn't actually marry Vanessa, right?
No, but he
But
was married years and
okay.
years ago
So
when he
before you
was
get married,
younger.
it's speculation. Once you've done it before, then you know. You know what you're getting into. So it's not like his first time. Like this is a girl in my life. She tricked me. I married her. I didn't know how it was going to be. This is the second time, third
Yeah,
time.
but
I
if
don't
the
know.
first
You know what I
one
mean?
didn't
So
trick
it's a little
him,
different. Like I know
if
what you're saying. I know what you're saying. Like she could like be that right person for him. But if you've already got so much experience at like 50 years old, 52 years old or something, then you're not easily as like okay, well, how's this going to be? You know what I mean? There's less
yeah.
speculation.
And I definitely see, I completely see where you're coming from. And the only reason that I have an opinion closer to what Les is because Amber Heard is a different person. Like we were saying, she's kind of the one in
Hmm.
a million or one in a billion type person. She's just different than all of these other people. Now, of course, you're correct with and I agree with you when you say, he has all this experience, but it's still, I don't know. It gets me differently just because we now know what kind of person
Well,
Amber
here's
Heard is.
here's another thing that I don't think a lot of people want to hear. But like,
Uh-huh.
I've got a family member and she's very successful. She's got an art gallery and everything, right?
Yeah.
And she's not like saying, "Well, I won't marry a guy who doesn't have money," but she's like, "I want someone on my level in life, like
Yeah.
kind of success."
Yep.
So like, if I was Johnny, I would look at her and be like, "Well, she's got like honestly nothing. Like, what would happen if, this girl
Right.
didn't love me?" And that must have gone through his head at some point.
Mm.
That goes this my best friend when he married his wife, my best friend's I'll just say it, he's a hot guy, all right? He got guys every time we went he got girls every time we went out, and he could have married anyone he wanted, all right?
Yeah.
And when he married, finally picked someone, he's like, I like her. She's settled down, her job's in line, her career's in line. It wasn't that she had money, it was that her life was similar to his. She was, you know what I mean? So I'm not saying it's about necessarily money, but you kind of find someone like a match with you, not only emotionally, but also where they are in life. And Amber
Exactly.
was like pretty much in the sewer compared to where Johnny was.
Yeah.
So why didn't
Yeah,
he
it's
think
so
of that?
weird.
And what I'm
I have
saying is that goes towards the theory of she did screw him somehow,
yeah.
aside from love. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Well,
it
they're
doesn't seem like love to it doesn't seem like love to me. I'm sorry. It just doesn't seem like it to me. How could you love her? Look at the way she talks. She has no sincerity. Like, how the fuck? I mean, you know,
well, not only
um,
that, like listen to so those tapes were never meant for public consumption. Listen to the way she speaks to him. She
Horrible.
speaks to him in such a way that is so demeaning, and so she treats him like a child. And I'm thinking, oh dear God, like you don't even talk to his children in that manner
mhm.
because they're grown up enough that anyway.
She doesn't talk to his children. She just uses them for paparazzi shots when,
There you go.
There you
Ding ding
go.
ding.
Actual
Thank you for the membership, Lily. I appreciate it. I got to say this one more time to whoever's listening. I'm trying to get out membership content. It's just going slow, but it's on my mind. It's going to come pretty soon. So I apologize for the
Yeah.
drought. But thank you so much for the membership. Sorry to interrupt.
No, you're fine. We
Yeah.
were just talking about the kids, absolutely, and her assistant, Kate James, former assistant. Amber used her son as for paparazzi and publicity. Like she would just take them without her permission and just go walk around. And then after the pictures were taken and she'd appear in magazines, she'd take them and hold and get a bunch of them and hide them from Johnny and just go look at them.
Mm-hmm. 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 Did you guys ever see the picture when she's carrying the baby and the puppy at the same time? It looks like she's going to drop the baby.
No.
Oh man. It looks like really it looks like she's going to drop the baby, and her face is like kind of like demonic. Hold on, let me just
Ugh.
get it up here.
Let's see.
Oh
Oh
God.
dear.
See that?
When was this?
Honestly, it looks like she's got a better grip on the dog. Am I crazy, or does
Yeah.
it look like she's got a better grip on the dog than the baby?
Yep, the dog is safer than the child for sure.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
upsetting to look at. Oh my gosh.
And honestly, like when I'm carrying a baby, I'm not like, look, like I could laugh. You could, but like you're not like, hey, maybe you get a baby, you got a dog. Is she high?
Probably, honestly, she's
Oh my
oh
God.
man. Well, speaking of being high, I wouldn't be surprised because I feel like oh she's always involved in some kind of substance. Like if you look at her
Mm-hmm.
6 years ago, it's almost like she's a complete different person because you can tell she's like always inebriated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Well,
there's just so many pictures and things like that where it's like, what are you thinking? Like you're not really in the right mental, state of mind almost
Right.
ever, you know?
yeah. I was filling up my water jugs yesterday. Like I get like the big ass water jugs, and I
Yeah.
was filling them up, and I'm standing there and filling the water. I'm like, and I don't know why I thought about this. I'm like, dear God, I go through water like Amber goes through wine.
Yeah.
Because I can go through one of those jugs in like 2 days, maybe even less than that, depending on how thirsty I am. And I'm thinking, oh my God. I don't know why I was thinking about that when I was just minding my own business, getting my water, but
That's a good point, though. You're right.
Ruth has got to go, so I got to give Ruth a big
Yeah,
thank you for plugging you guys' channels. And like I said, Ruth is trying to start up a channel. When we get it, when she finally gets a video out, we're gonna promote her, and she's just one of the best people I've ever met on the internet. So,
Yes,
Awesome.
but
Ruthie, let us know.
yeah, I've got nothing to promote. She has a Twitter account. I'm not sure if I could get to it, but yeah, whenever she gets a channel started, we're gonna get her to like 500, 1,000 really fast. So,
Yeah, for sure.
um,
We'll help her out. Definitely. We'll
if
be
Ruthie, if you need anything, you know where to find me. Just ask. So, thank you very much, and yeah, thank you so much. Get in touch whenever.
Yep.
I take offense. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you, but I don't know. Whatever it is, I'm sorry because I like you. And if I didn't like you, I'd probably just be like, I guess I'll agree with myself. But I like you, Tanya. I really do. So sorry if I offended you, and I don't apologize a lot. I asked Shelby. I don't apologize a lot. She knows. So
Did you see, I don't, not to take over your comments, if you don't mind, I wanted to, Frances said she drinks 2 bottles of wine a
okay,
night.
right.
I
Yeah,
remember.
thank you, Francis. Francis has been supporting here for quite a while too.
Yeah, me
So,
too.
but Francis, I gotta say this: you gotta center yourself. You gotta center yourself. So. I have a design degree. I went to college for graphic design and art, so I take notice to these things, So I don't
Did
know.
you ever work in the graphic design field? Like, did you have a long career in that, or
I
did
I
you?
didn't because I moved to Japan because the field was I don't know, was kind of tough.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, Ruthie does have. I guess the channel is there. Like, there's just not any content on it. I forgot about that. So let me see if I could find that channel real quick.
So we can sub and
Yeah,
hold on.
She has
yeah.
2 videos. She has a
So
reaction video.
right, it's old. It's old. There hasn't been an actual new video for a long time. Ah, okay, I got it. 338. Okay. I'm gonna give you guys my intro, which I actually made for her, which she's not gonna use. So I guess we wasted, 75 cents on that there, but that's okay. So what are you gonna do? Okay, let's see. I'm gonna put Ruthie's channel in the chat right here. So, and Sunny, I will get to your super chat in 1 second. Okay, there's her chat. There's her channel in chat. And I think I got another super chat from Sunny. You're too good to me. I cannot thank you enough, Sunny. If you follow me on Twitter, then you could follow me on Twitter and you could chat me anytime and whatever you want, you got it. If you want promotion for a website, whatever it is. Johnny obviously had blinders on. There's that saying, you choose who you feel you desire until he realized she was a big turd. Yeah, look. Yeah, I just mean like move your face in the center of the picture so we could see like your whole face because you have like a lot of the ceiling. That's all I mean. You know what I mean? So yeah, you can't choose who you fall in love with. I'm just skeptical about true love because of the age, and I think Johnny was past the point in his life like I'm gonna find the one, the true love. I think you've got a like good understanding. At that point, it's not like young love where you're like, oh, speculating. There's no speculation. Once you're 50 years old, you're past speculation, I think, about relationships.
How do you
That's my
feel?
opinion.
How do you feel he'll be moving forward as far as that goes? Do you think that he's going to kind of avoid these relationships for a while after this, or do you think?
I honestly can't imagine.
I think
Yeah,
he should
Yeah, who
yeah.
knows?
to figure out what exactly happened and why she was able to do, like there's if he was my client, I'd be telling him
Yeah.
no dating,
Yeah.
for quite a little bit. It's
Like
okay.
I said, he just should find someone kind of on his level where if like the worst case happened, like he wouldn't have anything to lose, like someone else who's got like, you know what I mean? Just kind of on his level where he knows it's not just a relationship for the money.
Yeah.
If he married a woman with like $100 million, he knows she's like not just looking for his money. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
So
also, prenup wouldn't hurt him either.
Yeah, I got a million questions about that too. How did she do that?
Oh.
So many questions.
I'm over 50 and I feel like you're yeah, I'm 43 and I feel like I'm 20 also, but I still know things now as far as like wisdom and experience. I
Yeah.
still feel like a 20-year-old. I still make stupid mistakes like a 20-year-old, but
Amen.
I've been through a lot in life now, so it's not like,
Right.
like I said, I think speculation is the best word. I'm past speculation phases, you
Right.
know. So,
And
yeah, we
that's
had 275 at one point, 280 at one point. So thanks so
awesome.
much. Really, really
Great
appreciate it,
job.
And you guys had a great stream. You had like 483 was your top or something at one point.
Yeah, we had it. We did really well.
That's great. Well, you'll do great when the verdict comes out. I can't stream then. I wish I could, but if you guys stream then, or those, I'm gonna imagine they'll blow up. I've seen people go over like 1,000 when like a big topic hits.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
Les is going on with Stevie J. Ross, so I'll be going to watch that on Monday.
Cool, cool.
Yeah, and then I'll be going on my own channel because I was trying to see if we could stream from his channel onto my channel, and we can't do that. So I'll go from his channel when he's got to
Right,
go. I'll switch over to my channel. And Shelby, if you want to join me
right.
for that, you're more than welcome to. And then we can switch over to yours or whatever, just so we hit all the channels
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
do
throughout the day.
Yeah, for sure.
So we can just so we can hit all the time zones too.
Yeah, definitely. That would be awesome.
I want to know what everyone has to say and think, but I don't know. With her pulling out of that thing, I think he's got it in the bag.
Yeah. Well,
uh,
they just basically have to prove that the article that was written was warranted, right? That's the only thing that really has to be done, and it's not going to be able to really be done, right? That's what we're basically looking at, right?
Yeah, they only needed what Miss Wass said was they only needed one incident of absolute proof that he did this. And that's where I have a problem with Boston Plain. Boston Plain incident, and what survivor, for the love of all the kittens, names their incidences, the 3-day hostage situation, the
mm,
Boston plane flight. Like that's
mm,
just ridiculous. But anywho, the Boston plane flight really, that's the one that has me really nervous because that's the one where Stephen um, actually said, like, something did happen. And he said he was just using her words and just trying to placate her. And I completely understand that when you're dealing with the likes of her mind, you do need to placate, unfortunately. And who knows what else was going in the background for them with her at that time. But that's the one that makes me really, really nervous that they're like, oh God, you only need one. And that one makes me so nervous.
Yeah.
And it
No.
wasn't even Johnny who said anything. It was someone that was within his close circle. So, oh God. But but at the same time, she lied about so many things. She changed her story about. I was just reading last night. She changed her story about 3 times within the police thing while on trial. And Miss Laws, she's like, well, you just changed your story. And she's like, I never changed my story. I haven't
Um,
changed it once. It's like, sister, you just changed, like, you literally just changed it before Miss Laws said that.
well,
She can't see it.
oh, man, that's your credibility right there. And to me,
Yeah.
that's enough to show you how ridiculous this woman really is.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's everything you said. I absolutely agree with. It's just oh man, I can't even. My brain freezes sometimes because it's so hard to process.
I'm struggling with this last piece because I can't wrap my head around the fact that people actually bought her BS. I'm struggling. That's why the video is taking so long because I stop and I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. This is ridiculous.
One
Oh
hundred.
my God.
No, yeah. Wait, did something happen?
let's
Oh,
see
my
if
thing
I
froze
let's
for a
see if I
second.
missed anything.
Yeah, it's absolutely
Um,
ridiculous.
one more super chat from Sunny, and Sunny, I am definitely in your debt, my friend. 51 FTW. This man, my wonderful husband, is 30. Best man I ever met. Online gaming and RuneScape. Married 5 years. Promised myself no more abuse.
That's great. I'm glad.
Amen, Sonny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good for you, Sonny. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Sunny. I cannot thank you enough. You are definitely too good, and I hope you enjoy the channel and the chat. And Many, many thanks. Arigato gozaimashita ne. Okay, let me take another comment. How are you guys doing on time? I'll probably go for, I don't know, I'm thinking maybe another 15 minutes or 20 minutes or something. Is that cool?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's cool. That's cool with me.
Just about there. It's about 11:45 where I'm, so about another 15 minutes. So
Yeah.
been on almost 2 hours now, and
Time flies on here.
I'm so scared that Amber's going to win, and I'll never trust injustice again. How is MSM not all of this story? Yeah, look,
Yep.
I think the mainstream media is one of the biggest problems in the world. It's
Yeah.
one of the biggest problems in the world right now.
Mhm.
And you know, you see with the American election, like there's certain like Fox won't say anything positive about Biden, and CNN won't say anything positive. I'm sorry, other way around. Yeah, Fox won't say anything positive about Biden, and CNN won't say anything positive about Trump. So there's a
Right.
complete bias. They're not news. They're both just like smear channels, right? They're both.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
whichever one you agree with. Like, I happen to agree with one more than the other, but
Yeah.
ultimately, they're not actually reporting news, and they're not actually critically thinking about things the candidates say.
Right.
It's like whatever, Sleepy Joe this, Trump or that, this and that.
Yeah.
What we need in the world is news that's actually non-biased news, and if that's not possible, we've got a big fucking problem.
We do
Oh,
have a big
We've
effing
got a
problem.
big
You're
fucking
right.
problem because that's the one thing we really need. And you see it in the Johnny case, where the mainstream media won't cover Amber, maybe because she's a woman. I'm speculating, but maybe they don't want to be the one to say, this, whatever, at the time, 27-year-old girl, whatever, was an abuser, beating on a man. Maybe they don't want to say that. But if those are the facts, then report the fucking facts,
Yeah, it's frustrating because I as a woman, I have a really hard time with believe all women because obviously I have had more interactions with women over my 43 years, and they are out there. These women are out there. My friends have been married to them. I have known them in my past. So when they were like, "Oh, believe all women," I was like, I don't know if I buy that. No, because it's much like believe all men. Like, no, we got to treat everyone. We got to look at the facts. We got to look at both sides and really dig into it instead of just believing.
Well,
And
yeah.
I think that mainstream media, because of that video, that original kitchen video that came out, TMZ was all over it. They did say it was edited, but they didn't say it was edited to the point of it changes the narrative completely.
Absolutely. I
And
agree.
I have yet to, I check constantly to see if the new kitchen video, the new and improved one, has ever been on mainstream media. And the only place you can find it is in YouTube videos. That's the only place. So why aren't they correcting themselves, saying, "Oh, well, you know what? This is what we reported, but it turns out that this is not the story that this video actually told. It was a different story that this video told."
Right. And to me, that tells you almost a lot about the world in my eyes is why do people want to ignore the truth so much? And we've spoken about this before. Is it that there's something else going on behind the scenes that we don't know that's causing the truth to not get out there? Because why do we live in a world where people want so badly to not focus on what's truly happening, And I used to be one of those people who bought into certain news channels that I was watching, and I was just like, oh, wow, the whoever they're talking about is crazy. But then I learned quickly that you can't trust anything really in the mainstream media anymore. And I'm glad to say that as a young person. Like, I mean, it's not like I'm 15, but I mean, I'm in my early 20s. But a lot of people in their, later years don't even acknowledge that and can't figure that out. And it's just a problem. And it really worries me because these are supposedly the people that we're supposed to be hearing our everyday news from. And it's just, I don't know.
Well, I think we're brainwashed from a very young age to say, okay, well, this is accurate news. This is who you believe. And if you go against it, we're going to kick you out of society, essentially.
Yeah.
and that just keeps getting passed down after generation. Like we need to change something and change something massively in order to, I don't know, because free thinking clearly is not welcome,
Not
because
even
we
not even
find
that,
ourselves
it's
in,
critical thinking. We
well,
don't
that's just, yeah,
we don't
common sense thinking.
Yes, we
And
have to think free, but we have to just think critically and about the facts. Because thinking about
Yeah.
facts isn't necessarily like free thinking. It's kind of the opposite,
Yeah.
actually. You know what I mean? Like we need free thought. We need to be free thought as far as to express what the facts are when we find the facts. But we need to just be able to think about like logic and facts,
well,
basically, and
yes,
rationality.
yes,
You
yes, you're
know?
absolutely right. Yes.
But one more from Sunny, and she says, "This is my last message. My credit card was at $43. Figured give it in donations to you for your videos. You made me laugh, especially wine one. Thank you so much. I apologize. I forget what the wine one was. Like I said, I do like 2 videos a day. But yeah, I really appreciate that. And I think that too. Like when I spend money, I'm like, well, I've only got $20 left on this card, so I'll use this one because then it like evens out because that's what's like left on that one. So, you know.
Mhm.
Sonny, I can't thank you enough. And if you ever have some website or YouTube channel you want plugged, just let me know. And you got it. I'm always here. I'm always on Twitter. So, yeah, can't thank you enough. Can't thank you enough. I always want to pay people back, like I'll give you something too. So, just let
I'm
me
like
know.
that too.
Let me
I'm
know. I'm
like that
always
too.
here.
Yeah.
I'm
Man.
always here. Okay, Pick and Mix Gamer, thank you so much. And I see Pick and Mix all the time on the channel commenting. I appreciate it. And I'm sure, like Les and Shelby, I try to get to as many as I can, but sometimes I just got a heart and, a quick thanks because sometimes they get overwhelming.
Yeah,
But definitely appreciate the comments.
definitely. I love interacting with all the subscribers because it really is good to do the streams so that you can actually truly talk to them and just thank them.
Yeah, I'll start doing a little more than I have. Like I said, when videos are really, really, I'd say when videos are getting more than 10K on average, it's best to let the algorithm run and then
Yeah.
do the stream. So, but, right now, 2,000, 5,000, whatever, no
Yeah,
big deal.
agree. I
No
agree.
big deal. Yeah, and by the way, these links are all in the chat, you guys. Check out Shelby and Les, who was a spiritually empowered coaching, which is a very long name. So Les is a nice, abbreviation there.
Yeah, I've been thinking about changing it for like the last 6 months just to my name.
Well, you should. Well, it
I
depends where you
should.
want to go with your channel. I'd I'd
Yeah.
I'd suggest something in the middle that could be celebrity news or what. Like I changed to e-hacker because what's that? I just have honest thoughts, opinions. So whatever direction I go, I can. That's just it.
You could make it spiritual less. It's shorter, but I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
hard.
something like that. Like Shelby too. You don't have your channel will dictate its direction, so you're not stuck with anything. You're not like Shelby Entertainment News. It's
Yeah,
Yeah,
but the
right.
problem is my job is actually coaching, like YouTube, not my job. So this is
Yeah,
just something I do,
right. What
you
I'm
know,
saying, your channel,
or
your channel doesn't match your coaching anymore. No, it
right.
doesn't match anymore. So you
Right.
got to kind of pick. I think Shelly
Yeah.
had Shelby. I keep calling you Shelly because it kind of looks like Shelly right there, real quick. But Shelby had the best idea. I think just have it like maybe half of what you still are plus like your name, so it's like kind of like smudge it where it could mean both. If that makes sense to you,
That makes sense.
you know.
yeah.
Good idea.
I
So
could.
like a name and a channel subconscious. Like people don't look at it and think, do I want to subscribe based on this name? But it's a subconscious thing,
Mhm.
and that you're not thinking of. Like
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I tend to subscribe when something's at like 200,000 subs more than like 3,000 and 100. I don't know. Not like I have to be like one over, but it's just more social. Okay, it's got 2,000, 200,000. It's proven. It's you know what I mean. Like
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
It's just a
it's
human.
like
It's a human.
subconscious. So
Yep.
anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up here. We're at like 153. But
Yeah.
when I wrap it up, if you guys, will be so kind, just put your links in the chat because I can't really get to it right now. I don't even have my cell phone because I'm charging it. So feel free, definitely check out Shelby, not Shelly, Shelby
Mhm.
Soup, and Les's channel, spiritually empowered coaching. Definitely check them out. They're doing Johnny Depp, and had a great talk. Let me
Yeah.
thank some people for coming by. Let me just go up. This is as far up as I can go. Witchy1, thank you so much. Jen Rab, thank you so much. Tanya, see you all the time. Thank you very much. Diane Rich, appreciate it. This one's kind of tough. The Master El Matata Del Mar, I thank you so much. That is not the language I speak quite, but Tina, thank you. Tina is around here all the time. She changed her avatar too. I guess this is her Halloween one. Thank you so much. I guess she'll be back to normal, Tina, like, I don't know, pretty soon. Effie, thank you so much. Moon, I'm going to say Shade. Thank you so much. Stephanie, appreciate it. Hound, always appreciate it. Like I said, Hound's been here for like years, so thank you so much. Sarah C, nice to see you. Thank you so much. And Lazy Pop C, thank you so much. Chrissy, Andy, see, I get to everyone. Anton, Dave Legend, and Nibs. You guys must know Nibs.
Yeah, Nibs is on my channel. I'm not sure about Leslie's channel.
Well, I think Nibs works like the circuit of the Johnny channels, and she's got some great comments. And thank you, Sonny. Really, absolutely. And YA, Valone, Mercy. Okay, that's about the best I could do. If you guys want to say some closing things about your channel, why don't you go first, Shelby?
Yeah, well, thank you for having me on. It was a lot of fun. I just had a conversation with you this morning, and I appreciate you inviting me. Even it was last minute, meaning, but it was a good last minute thing. So thanks for that. But yeah, if you guys want to come check out what's going on with Amber Heard at my channel, lots of nonsense with that woman. So there's a lot of stuff going on over there. So yeah, if you want to check it out, it's Shelby Soup. So yeah, thanks for having me here.
Yeah, thank you, Mac. Again, Mac's been here so long. Thank you. We'll hook up at some time, my friend. Appreciate you coming by. Okay, Les, go right ahead.
Oh, okay. So, well, thank you so much. I was kind of like floating in and out of just real life and Twitter, and I saw your message. I thought, oh my goodness, how lovely is that? So, thank you so much for inviting me, having me on, even though like I was late to the stream. I'm so sorry. It's Saturday. I wasn't paying attention, but thank you so much. And so what I do over on my channel, I break apart the statements within each incident. So we're still going through all of the incidences. And we find all her errors, all her mistakes. So when we get to the VA trial, we can actually see what she changes once again, because in my personal opinion, she can't change anything once she gets to the VA trial. Once she said it, she's locked it and loaded it in the high court. She can't change it. So it'll be very interesting to see how we do there. So I am always up for a great conversation about what we find within the statements and what she said on the stand. So I would work also closely with Shelby and Stevie J. Raw. So we do a lot of lives together. So please come join us for those, because those are always so much fun, much like this one. Thank you so much.
All right. So that about wraps it up. And yes, welcome. I missed you. I'm sorry. And we got to go. So if you're not subscribed here, consider it. I'm doing shout outs, special thanks, things like that. If you don't subscribe, I'm pretty sad, but I'll get over it somehow.